Well, it's an exciting time for me. I'm part of an event I've never been part of before, the Miss Pink Pageant, the 10th annual Miss Pink Pageant. My co-host is going to be Loren Raye from 103.3 AMP Radio, and the president and founder of the Miss Pink organization is Ashley Shultz. And we spoke with you back in October.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having us back.
And it's great. What am I in for? You've been there many years, but tell me what it's going to be all about on the 13th.
I love it. I've done it. This is going to be my 5th year, and it's just like this incredible day of these women who are breast cancer fighters. We call them Pink Warriors. Mm-hmm. Did you coin that?
I think they coined it themselves.
And they're just going to be like strutting their stuff on the runway and sharing their stories, and it's just like the most inspiring, lovely event possible.
So Ashley, tell me, where was the idea of a pageant born from? Why do you do it this way? Why is it the Miss Pink Pageant?
So the Miss Pink Pageant started when I was 16. I competed in my first pageant ever. I wanted to get out of my shell. I was a very shy young girl who was very sporty, and I felt like competing in a pageant was going to definitely get me out of my comfort zone. And similarly, for these women, the last thing that they're going to think about is joining a pageant. And so when they hear that, at first, I think the first question is there going to be a swimsuit? And no, we're the opposite of that. So really, our goal with creating a pageant for these women is to really just anchor in on their story and get them out of their comfort zones to feel like they're empowered to have a voice.
Could you ever imagine that it was going to get as big as it has become? Because anytime you do anything for 10 years, you've been doing something right. Yeah. So when you first started it, to consider that you're celebrating a 10th anniversary, first of all, congratulations. But second of all, could you ever have imagined it would become this big?
No, I think our first event, our first Miss Pink pageant, we had 2 months to plan it, and we had 50 participants, well, 50 attendees and 10 participants, and this year we're expecting around 600 attendees. So it's become much larger than I ever expected, but it's all because of the women who have been involved and my team of the Miss Pink organization.
So Loren, having been a host for many years, what sort of energy do you feel from the room? Because I've been in front of a lot of people over the course of my life, and every audience is a bit different. What's unique about this audience?
So what I love about the Miss Pink Pageant audience is that everyone's sitting there just totally rooting for that person. And it's whoever's up on that stage. It doesn't matter that it's a competition. Like Ashley said, it's like someone just sort of coming together to be the captain of a team, and every single person in that audience is rooting so hard for that person that's walking that catwalk and runway and telling their story, and it's just awesome.
The woman who wins is, you call her the captain?
Yes.
She is Miss Pink for the next 12 months. So she'll be the face of the franchise for all of your events that you go to and you support throughout the year. Tell people what the Miss Pink organization does. Because yes, there's the big event every April, but this is a 12-month-a-year organization that's helping people and helping families that are dealing with breast cancer.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you asked that question, because I think a lot of people think it's this one event and then we're done for the year, because they think that it's just pampering these women for a day, which is so important to us. We're trying to redefine beauty, really celebrate these women, give them one day where they get to experience just being pampered for once in their life. But what happens, I mean, the Miss Pink organization, I would say it's a fundamental resource, but a temporary solution to a much bigger problem for the breast cancer families that fall through the healthcare gap. So what our mission is to be able to provide basic necessities to these families so that they can at least try to focus more on treatment and healing versus the stresses that come from battling breast cancer. So that's one of the reasons why the Miss Pink pageant is so important. We are solely dependent on these funds that are coming in, and 89 cents of every dollar goes right back to these women. So we're really grateful for this type of pageant.
So the details, where can people go if they're interested in going to get a ticket, and then tell us where it's going to be, all the timing and all the rest of that.
Absolutely. So the event's going to take place at the Danversport Yacht Club on April 13th, and it starts at 5:30. You can purchase your tickets online at misspink.org, and they are also available on our Facebook page.
Cool. Can't wait. It's going to be fun.
I'm excited. I can't wait to visit with you.
Let's do it. All right, Loren Raye, Ashley Shultz.